Okay, so I'm here today with Eric and Emily to talk specifically about event-driven architectures. Very relevant topic after Werner's keynote this morning. So first of all, could you introduce yourselves and what it is you do at Amazon?
Absolutely. Hey everyone, my name is Emily Shea. I lead our application integration go-to-market team here at AWS. So working with a ton of the services that Werner hit on in his keynote, EventBridge, Step Functions, SQS, SNS, also MQ and Managed Airflow. So I'm super interested in the entire kind of application integration space, also really excited about serverless and event-driven architectures.
And I am Eric Johnson. I'm a principal developer advocate for serverless at AWS. And we work with Emily and the teams on teaching and awareness for serverless technologies, as well as event-driven architecture on top of serverless. So we can spend a lot of time delivering messages and then also bringing back feedback from customers and talking to our product teams.
Sure, okay. So one feature announcement I'm particularly interested in, or service announcement, is App Composer. Yeah. So you able to tell me a bit more about that?
I can, yeah. So this is out in kind of a release or a beta. I'm not sure the right word we're using, so edit that and make it right. But what it is it's the ability to drag and drop, much like our Workflow Studio in Step Functions. Now it's more on a full architecture, so drag and drop. And it's not just serverless, it's anything. Right now it's kind of limited, but we'll be adding more services to it. But you drag and drop them in, and as you connect them together, it's going to create the roles that are needed. It's going to create, for instance, if I add DynamoDB to a Lambda function, it's going to add the table names to the as variables. So it does a lot of the work that you as a developer kind of have to do in a SAM template. It kind of builds that out for you. And we see this just really expanding, and the idea is that the composer will get you past that architecture and get you to coding even faster and building your event-driven architecture.
That's awesome. So something I'm interested in as a user of IEC tooling, both serverless, Terraform, etc. Will the composer allow us to generate that CloudFormation templates, for example, or any other templates for that?
So it does. It actually right now generates SAM templates, which are CloudFormation templates. Yeah. And the nice thing is it works directly with SAM, as in, so if you're not familiar, we have SAM Accelerate. So when you're running SAM Accelerate Watch, it will actually update your cloud environment as you're building. So as you drag and drop and save, it'll update your cloud environment as well. So you're not just dragging pictures, you're actually creating architecture on the fly. Yeah. And then when you're done, you have a whole SAM template to work with. And it connects, this is where it gets really cool, it actually connects with your local device and works on a local project. So if I've created a SAM template locally, and I'll actually be showing this in the demo theater, but if I've created a SAM template locally, I can connect to that SAM template, edit it, modify it, and run SAM Accelerate to sync it up.
Yeah. And I would just add on that I feel like I was super excited to see that launch because I feel like we've seen so much success around the visual editing abilities in the launch that we had last year with Step Functions Workflow Studio. So that one was super cool, allowing you to kind of drag and drop and add in AWS services to Step Function state machines. And again, the ability to kind of output that infrastructure as code, even output architecture diagrams, which is something that I love, massive time saver for all of our wonderful slides that we're putting together this week.
That's right.
But I do think that we're coming out with some really powerful capabilities to be able to build serverless applications and build workflows very visually, but then also having that infrastructure as code for deployability and repeatability of those applications.
Awesome. Any other announcements today in the keynote that you particularly want to talk about today?
A bunch of them. We had a ton of really cool ones. So on the Step Function side, we launched distributed map states. So Step Functions has already had map states where you're able to iterate over a number, like an array within Step Functions and do some data processing. But what distributed map state does is it really amps up the amount of kind of parallelization. It also allows you to kind of directly point Step Functions at an S3 bucket. And so there's a lot of kind of nice features that are built into that. It just really amps up the map state that Step Functions already had.
Sure.
And then the other really big one that we had was for EventBridge. We launched EventBridge Pipes, which is this really cool ability to just kind of skip the event bus, just pipe events directly from one event source onto the destination. So that was another really cool simplification for event-driven architectures that Werner hit on in his keynote.
Yeah, right, super powerful, And
I would add, so it wasn't in today's keynote, but yesterday's? No, the day before, SnapStart. SnapStart's a big one, right?
It's
so
huge,
we have many enterprises that are using Java, and the ability to, reduce that cold start incredibly is a big deal for them. So we're really excited about SnapStart as well.
It's been a game changer for, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, thank you very much for your time, guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Thank you.